evening they read Complete Summary, Chapter 1030, Echo to the Ephemera of All Things. On the cover, Brooke is careful not to step on a lion and ants that walk as if they were on a military parade. The chapter begins in a room of the castle and Onigashima. There, X-Drake and Scratchman Apple speak without anyone seeing them. Apple is sure that Drake is a spy for the Navy, but says that at this moment it is something that he does not to care about. The problem is whether he really wants to kill Kaido or not. Apple tells Drake to join him because whoever wins, they will be able to take advantage of the situation and keep everything. In an impressive double page, we see that Apple and Drake are not alone. Since it began, Apple are number 1, 2, and 3 eating and drinking. Their names are Imbi, Yuga, and Sankey. Although for now we know exactly who each one of them is, although it is intuitive by the position in which they are. All three seem much more intimidating and strong than number we've seen so far. One has an oval face, wears sunglasses, has a goatee, and its horns look like pointed antennae. The biggest and most gluttonous of all has very long arms and long curly hair. He looks a bit like Ashura Doshi. The last of them has elf ears, with earrings, long hair, and large curly mustache. Looks like a demon. Drake answered Apple. Drake, do you really think I should still trust you? Apple, we are both not to be trusted. I offer you this deal because we can both make a profit. We went to the stairs that command the second and the first floor of Onigashima Castle. We see the Usopp and Nani group, with Tama, Speed, and Gazelman are going down the first floor to flee from the farm. Along with them is Hamlet, who carry Komachillo and Tow. Suddenly, they hear someone screaming on the first floor that there is a mysterious monster. So Usopp and Annie prepare to fight. When they get there, they see that Kinemon's lower body is chasing people while he calls for help. Usopp looks at him and stops him by grabbing his leg. Usopp, wait! What are you doing? What are you doing, right, Kinemon? Kinemon, oh, what's wrong? I'm Kinemon. I'm looking for my idols. Usopp, I'm an idol. I'm Usopp. Grabbing him, Usopp notices that Kinemon is bleeding a lot and asks if he's okay. Nami tells Usopp that Kinemon can hear him since he doesn't have ears right now. Nami walks over to Kinemon's legs and draws the crescent of rebellion. mark with her finger in this way. Kinemon realizes that they are allies and tells them what has happened to him. After hearing his story, Usopp decides to go help Kinemon. Usopp climbs on Hamlet, sticks Kinemon's lower body to his giraffe's back, and together they go looking for him. Kinemon tells them that they should go to attic of the left tower through an ends of the first floor and that they should hurry because his friends are badly injured. We go to the area. There, Kinemon is we see that his body has been killed in whole. We also see Kanjuro on the ground and Kiko also on the ground in blood. Kinemon is surprised to see that he is still alive despite being killed and whole. Kinemon, the impact of the step was very strong. The cute lowdown made on me. Maybe my body didn't join together correctly. It is a miracle. If Kiko could be saved. Suddenly, a voice is here coming from the music. Orochi. Hey! Answer to me, Kanjuro. Kinemon. Is that Orochi voice? But Kanjuro is dead. Kanjuro. Yes, Orochi, I'm still alive, but I don't have much time left. Orochi, oh, your performance was spectacular. Kanjuro, thanks for the words from him. Orochi, hear how they acclaim you. Kanjuro, me? Orochi, that's right, but there is still reason. Our ancestors are waiting, paint something spectacular one more time. Paint it Kanjuro, paint the Kurosumi clan's grudge. Kanjuro lifts the brush from him and with his last breath paints something on the ground. Orochi, it paints the deep-seated anger in the Kurosumi clan and everything in the castle. Kinemon? Orochi. To the abyss. Let him go to the abyss. The bottom of the skull, the sack will be our graveyard. Calm our soul. Calm her down, Kanjuro. Kanjuro, yes, I will give the oldest last act of the Kurosumi clan. Kansebo! In Japanese is the name of the Japanese demon. Kanjuro finally falls but has managed to draw a giant fire demon. His form is similar to the silhouette that represents Kanjuro in his black flashback with Orochi. The demon can go through walls and everything. It touches starts to burn. Kaido subordinates yell at their comers not to touch the monster. As they inform the enter Onigashima Castle about the appearance of the fire demon that is infusing everything its path in flames, we get a glimpse of the general situation on the island. Momonosuke seems to be creating little by little more of his clouds of flames. In the capital of flowers, the festival continues normally. At Onigashima Castle, we see that Brook and Robin continue to fight alongside the Minks. Marco, Iso, and Kawamatsu keep fighting as well. CP0 is not longer in the guest room. They are walking somewhere. We also see that Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro continue to fight Queen, Kaido, and King respectively. Orochi is sitting in some kind of warehouse in the castle and starts talking while he laughs. Orochi, the alliance of the Kosuki, the emperor of the seas. You are ridiculous me for too long. I know, Kaido. I know that in the basement of the castle there is a great arsenal. Weapons created by me, tools in Okanjuro, make everything fly through the air. Don't be late. Fukurokuyu, we must escape. I don't care what happens in this war between pirates. We see Yamato keep running towards the weapons arsenal as Kaido's subordinates try to stop him. Unsuccessful, in a small map we see that Yamato has already crossed the strands at the school, climbed the giant stair on the mount of the school, and is on his way to the basement. Suddenly, Yamato sees on the castle walls blood from a powerful wave of energy and he hears some screaming. Big Mom. Koku! Powerful Nacho! Kid flies out of the explosion side with his giant smash metal robot. Big Mom goes after him to finish him off reading Prometheus and brandishing Napoleon Switch Hera. As Kid falls, we see a small flashback of a conversation between Kid and Lau that has taken place minutes before. Kid, hey Traveler, has your ability awakened? Lau, I'm still not used to it, but I use in case of life or death. It consumes a lot of energy, so I keep it as a last resort. Kid, the same thing happens to me, but we won't be able to defeat her if we keep fighting like this. We must use our ace up our sleeve. We return the present while Big Mom is busy with Kid. Lau uses a new technique, Lau Crown Anesthesia. With Crown, Lau creates a kind of room in a small version we can hold in with one hand. Then with Anastasia, he covers his sword with a crown that he has created early. The Lau teleports right behind Big Mom and runs her sword through it. The tip of the sword comes out of a Big Mom's chin. Lau, thanks to the crown, I can create waves from inside your body. Snowwise, shockwave. Lau send a powerful shockwave into Big Mom's body. Big Mom screams in pain. Blood and smoke come out of her mouth. The homies are shocked to see Big Mom bleed for her mouth. Big Mom turns to Lau and Ragged. At that moment, he takes her opportunity to attack her. Kid, it'll give you magnetic power. I see. With this new technique, Kid has turned Big Mom into a giant man. Napoleon sticks at Big Mom's head, attracted by her magnetism. The same goes for the metal weapons of everyone in area, but Big Mom not only attracts weapons, but also all the metals that are around her. Big Mom, Kid, help me escape, Trafalgar, Lau, don't give me orders, Big Mom, yeah, Kid, boom crash, boom collision. In another amazing double page, we see how all that nearby metal structure, such as steel beams, impact with great force of Big Man's body. Thanks for Magnetin's kite subordinado scale. To finish!